Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to Shadow of Mordor. We're doing the Lord of Beasts DLC or whatever it's called. I had a little bit of a bug in the last run and was afraid I wasn't even going to be able to fight the guy I'm fighting right now. And so I had to play a little bit off screen like I said I was going to see if moving time forward would have fixed the problem. It fixed the problem. Unfortunately, I got so caught up in it, I'm now like halfway through the fight, beating him. I've already killed the Grog he was riding, and now I'm just fighting him, and I forgot to hit the record button. So have in the fight right now. Like I could win in a second. Like he has a bodyguard with him. Um, in fact, quite a lot of the area changed. Ooh, no chance.
I killed you before. You came back and threatened me. And now look where you lie. Still full of schlock, I see.
Did I threaten him? Ooh. So I also lost a couple of my captains that were under my control. Ooh. Now his power's increased. This sucks. Man, if I had had that chance, why did I not have a chance? Let's double check our items. Weapons and runes just to make sure there isn't. Like, Never Surrender is equipped. So, no real explanation there why I didn't have a chance. I've never seen the game say no chance before. So we're gonna try again. Hopefully I don't have to kill the Graug again. Even if I do, it's not gonna be a big issue. Even with the max number of arrows, killing the Graug is kind of difficult. I eventually did have to combat drain somebody, a couple of people to get more arrows in the area. I would simply place that as a fault of the design of this level for this particular quest. There's just not enough arrows to collect around here, which is probably true always, is that there's a lot of occasions where that would be the case. Alright, so he is... I don't want to activate my guys now. If that's the case, I do not want to activate this, when he falls down, this, and this. Let's go ahead and use the zip line over here. So I've got one of my bodyguards. I'll just drain him, and he's now on my side. And by draining him, I also get arrows. Probably a bad idea taking this on during the day, but we're getting Grouts anyways. Come on, Grout. That guy's invulnerable to ranged. So I don't want to waste any arrows. When this guy gets closer, let's go ahead and come down to this guy. Join my side. There you go. Go down there. Take out some more. Another couple hits to the face. Get those guys on him. It's probably a decent thought to just make an effort to get rid of all that. So now, here's the problem. I'm out of arrows. I need arrows badly. Where do I go to get them? It's only through doing this. There we go. You two go fight. Get him back down here. Get rid of as many of his bodyguards as possible. So, like, we can see here that let's see, quit moving. I have 3 shots, I don't want to waste them until so I can hit him in the face. There we go. Now it's an interesting animation you have here. He just melts. Just like totally melts. He has a hate of ghouls. Maybe I could... I was gonna try and combat random. Actually, I should just probably... He's down. Wow. Yeah, I should have just stayed out of it. Easy enough to do.
How did that Uruk manage to tame a Grog? I hope I have put a permanent end to such an alliance.
Now, we want to get that epic thing here. Let's... Oh, I've just killed my guy, haven't I? Flee! Help my captain out! Come on! So, I probably shouldn't stick around here. Let's just leave and hope the captain survives. I think that's a smarter move. Fast travel this way. If I'm not close enough to the area, I suspect all action will cease. So I doubt in a few seconds we will see them say that that guy was killed. So that did not unlock either one of these quests, which I thought originally would, but no, that's not the case. We need to play some Tove and stuff. I need to gain some intel on these two guys, or just have these guys kill them. So if I could grab any of these guys again and give them a new command, that would be fine. Otherwise, just let them power up. This one has no bodyguards, this one has 2. I have 3 guys working on my side right now. But we're not going to do any of those things. Instead, we're just going to run to this story.
There's gonna be handing out the weapons they got made. And we best be using them before they get rushed. That'll teach you who's in charge.
Give me some intel. Gain some intel. So we don't need intel on this, but we do need things like this guy. I could probably go find him and dominate him, or kill him. Either way works. So swift tracking. Help Horvin retrieve the stolen items from the Uruks who ransacked his camp. Alright. I hope this isn't too much of a race. This entire game up to this point has had no real races.
We've no time to lose.
You can now enter the slow time state while raiding on K. While mounted, tap A after landing to get a boost of Karagon swiftness. You'll appear to move in normal speed while enemies react in slow motion. So, oh yeah, that is a slow time state. Where's our guy? Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Who's left? Where is he? Over there.
Well fought, Torvin. But could you spare a moment to explain what this is all about?
We've got a big problem, Talion. A very big problem.
I've never known you to think anything was little, Master Dwarf.
Now is not the time for jokes, Ranger. My camp was ransacked. Pilfering Uruks made off with all my blasting powder and my brother's axe.
The Uruks have your explosive powder? How did this happen?
Forget about that. Didn't you hear what I said? They took my brother's axe.
We'll get your axe. But I'm more concerned about the Uruks with the explosives. Do you even know how the powder works?
All I know is that if you put a spark to it, exciting things happen. Surely you remember when we first met?
These war chiefs may study it. Learn how to make more. We must get it back before that can happen.
So they literally don't know how to make dynamite. Little clipping in the animation.
You follow them to the north. I'll hunt the bastards to the south. Find them quickly, Ranger, before they can hide their new treasures.
Where am I going? While mounted, tap A. where am I supposed to be going? Track and kill the orc thieves before time runs out.
Glad to see the back of our captain. He was a useless schrock.
There is no time to spare. I must ride this scum down as fast as I can.
Like, I see it way over there. I think I'm gonna mess this up. Is this gonna be a retry, or is this gonna be a abandon and start again? That, like, certainly didn't give me... Oh, I'm glad it's a retry. Certainly didn't give me enough indication.
You follow them to the north. I'll hunt the bastards to the south. Find them quickly, Ranger, before they can hide their new treasures.
Yeah, if I wouldn't get stuck on rocks.
We should all have our own blasted.
So, it seems like the accelerated time is only a little bit of a boost. Seems like after a while you have to regain it by strategically running
There is no
over
time
a
to
rock.
spare. I must ride this scum down as fast as I can.
Here we go.
Get the cargo back.
So apparently I can be in swift mode too.
No sign of the blasting powder or Torvin's axe. The thieves must have moved that bounty elsewhere.
See, but you can't just instantly get it. Or it's not, it should be a refillable thing.
I need to make haste. These thieves must be stopped at all costs.
One of the things that I thought about as far as the ghoul pit, it would be interesting if you could have actually stealthed up to them and then like mind controlled the entire... There's a ghoul pit, that's what I'm talking about. If you could stealth up to them and like brand them, that would have been cool. Of course, for that to be a challenge, then they should spit out a few guys as you get close to them. Otherwise it would be super easy to stealth them, because they don't do anything. Oh, I could have sworn we were gonna have to do that 3 times.
Found the damned Uruk running off with my brother's axe.
A small victory. There's no trace of the blasting powder anywhere.
Something that valuable, only the smuggler could deliver it to his dark master. It's better blown up and wasted than in their hands. You'll have to track down his couriers and destroy them along with their cargo.
The smuggler? Well, he is the smuggler. Okay. So he's got 2 bodyguards. This guy we don't know, and this guy we don't know. This guy we do know, actually. Let's just go mark him as our target and start in on him right now.
They must find and kill the smuggler and his ilk. The blasting powder cannot fall into Sauron's hands.
Looks like there's one guy right there. There we go.
Off your base, scum!
He's all alone.
Doesn't like you before breakfast.
The gluttonous. I just need to get him down a little bit. There we go. Dismount, grab, and is he still not low enough? He's ungrabbable. Okay, fine, we'll just kill him. Is there anybody else around here? Let's... That guy just decided to run away. Gimub flesh rot. Let's see, is Gimub flesh rot somebody that it would be helpful? Let's see. 70% chance for 4 health versus increased melee damage. Nope. Like, I could go get this guy, but he's my target, and we just don't know where he is. And since that's the case, I guess we'll just move over to our next quest. And we'll taking out one guy and his bodyguard really isn't that difficult.
I know, I saw him fighting. He charges at his enemies with so much rage and fury, they may as well die of fright.
Here we're looking. Oh, that's a new icon. I hadn't seen that one before. I just see this one guy. And he could be potentially helpful if I had him under control, but not. I don't think I really need him. Let's do this. Chase down and kill his couriers in order to draw out the smuggler. Okay. That seems like a race.
You'll have to track down his couriers and destroy them along with their cargo.
So... Okay, we've got the marker here telling me where they are. That'll make it easier. Let's see, come on. Really? Oh, that's BS. That is BS right there. You have like no time at all. You've got to do it perfectly. Like I was saying, up to this point we have had no races at all. For it to immediately turn around and become like 2 races in a row is too many.
Couriers and destroy them along with their cargo.
Right. Did I go the wrong way? I hope not. So, one last guy on his own.
couriers deliver the blasting powder, they will wreak unknown havoc.
Of course, now we have a second set. Come on, really? It was enough to have to.
This stuff is falling apart. There's materials coming in the east. And I've done so much killing.
So now I need to quickly
Short work of the walls of Minas Ithil.
figure out what the next direction is I should go.
What was that noise?
I gotta get them all off the ground. If they are on the ground, they're fine. But I've gotta get them on the ground so I can knock them down and then kill them. Apparently, it's impossible for Yorick to outrun a Grog. I'm glad I got that done on the second try. Alright, now we kill him. And I imagine this is going to be done this way too.
I always said the Dark Lord, and now I will disintegrate your hair. That is a promise, you schlock.
He's a monster slayer, so he immediately killed the guy. Alright, fine. That's not going to help him any.
You won't, Ranger! There's nothing left between you and me now, is there? Good. Carve you up and deliver your pieces to the corners of Mordor!
A few of these responses are written like it was a nasty breakup between these guys. Like we were dating or something. Maybe in Uruk minds that is dating. Come on, kill him.
The rule of men shall extinguish itself in a mighty blaze.
Here we go. Flaming sword. Decapitation.
The smuggler is dead and the blasting powder destroyed. Who knows what catastrophes I've averted this day.
Let's go ahead and get this captain on our side too, if we can. Can't grab him apparently. Oh well. One more guy on our team would have been nice. So yeah, getting back into this, it's kind of cool. I'm like ready for more fight, but I'm about done with this game. Let's see. We got a new one of these. We'll obviously equip it since we have empty slots. We don't have a new one of those. Come on. Yeah, I don't think I would want to equip any of those. What's this epic one? Mounted categories gain extra health when killing with bite attacks. Yeah, some of these runes would probably be really cool if it weren't for the fact that we were about done and it doesn't seem like they go back to the uh, that they go back to the main game. It seems so strange that this isn't integrated into the main game better, just completely. I couldn't imagine that anybody at all would want to play this DLC without playing the main game. You wouldn't be very good at it. You'd be pretty awful. Actually. So, 2 more quests. Good news is we got them done. I was sort of wondering if I was not even going to be able to do this much because the first couple of them did start out with a lot of captains on their side. But then...
I'll make paste out of you.
Well... I guess... I guess we can... I like how in the top right it tells you what rune you just picked up. Of course, I did not notice that at all in the main game. So, from my experience, I would say they probably should just go to a full screen description of the rune you just picked up. Torvin has an unsavory proposition to deal with the most reviled enemies.
Oh, it's just the worst. That's the worst. Unnatural. Filthy. Disgusting.
Slow down, dwarf. What are you ranting about this time?
The last
Interesting
of these
camera
new
angle.
war chiefs, he's a ghoul keeper. Somehow he's
Not pushing any
controlling the little
controllers
bastards.
again.
Worse, actually, I think he's friends with them.
Controlling them? An Ura commanding a ghoul army?
Aye, it's so dirty.
What can be done? The ghouls are endless. We can't kill them all.
No, but shudder to say it. Hate to even think it, but maybe.
Now I
on,
have to
out
push
with it then.
controller.
Well, it's just that your power. You seem to be able to control everything. Uruks, Caragors, Graugs. Could you control the little scavengers too?
So now we have Witchburn X and Y. With a charged hit streak, will now brand the ghouls in an area. So we've had this Witchburn ability just appear, kind of.
You would have me
Haven't been
control
using
the
it.
ghouls as well? Isn't that a bit hypocritical?
Well, if by hypocritical you mean brilliant, then yes, it's very hypocritical. Look, I know it's disgusting, but it's for a good cause. Now, go control those redundant ghouls.
I think he does that joke a little twice in the game. Pretends like he doesn't understand what words mean. So we need build up our hit streak to enable Witchcraft, and then hit this. And then...
It's a start, I suppose. Let's keep going.
Oh, I can see them brushing up against you. I can feel them from here. This was a horrible idea.
Let's go this way and bait this first before we go any further. Alright, we need our hit streak up. And then there we go, we've got 16 going on.
Something's not right.
Just keep knocking on their doors until they answer. Let's move.
So 16 seems, kind of feels like I'm gonna end up doing this too many times. Like 3 times feels about right, maybe 4, but where is that? Here it is. Now wait until we get more of them. New objectional goal, brand 10. Got it. Survive the storm. So shoot 2 charge to the wrecked Grog's head to stun it. Dispatch branded ghouls to deal with the nearby wrecked growls. Wrecked growls take extra damage when struck. Why did it tell me to press down to dispatch them? That's not right. Hold right bump. Interesting. If I can keep this thing in my control. So now all I need is a Caragor. Defeat the wretched Caragor. He's not giving me health. So let's... I don't know what I'm trying to do here. I don't know how I can dismount it. Maybe. Dispatch the wretched crowd. Yeah, but then that dispatched also everybody else. Meet up with Torvin. So we killed everybody that way. That didn't quite solve the problem. Maybe it was just an experiment this time and we'll do it again later.
Impressive. Disgusting, but impressive. I think we're ready to end this hunt. The Ghoul Keeper hides in an infested cave. Stalk in, steal away his pets, and kill him.
So, why does Torvin age? That's a good question. I don't know why he would age, actually. Let's see. So this guy has no bosses or anything, so we can just run straight for this way and take him out.
I don't know why I didn't consider dominating these creatures sooner.
Yeah, so it's weird. The game, unless it gives me some more stuff to do, I think we're done. I think after this we are totally gonna be done with it, and we're free, of course, to always goof around if we want and continue running around fighting things. I don't think your experience is gonna be very much different from what you would experience. Let's see. Yeah, do I even want? Let's see, how much experience does that give me? None. I forgot. In this DLC, you don't get experience, so there's no like reason to do anything. Just gonna sneak right past them and ignore it. There's really no reason why the outcast missions should not be enabled while we're doing this DLC. There's really no reason why you would be stopped from collecting all the Ithilden and artifacts from the main game in this DLC also. It would certainly spice it up and allow me to have the options there. Hunt down the final war chief and take him out. Basically. That's it. Kill him.
Steal away his horse and kill him.
So I guess what I'll do is I'll just get into a fight, and when I get into a fight I'll build up my
I'll
attack.
help from out here, Captain, but I'm not coming in. Dwarves not willing to go underground. You see what these ghouls have done to me?
What's going on out there? Are you okay, my lovelies?
He's like,
Lovelies. That is more affectionate than I had anticipated.
lovely. So I just need to kind of run into an area, get it to 5, that's all it takes, and then press this.
Something's not right. Answer me, little dears.
Little deers.
Leave them alone, you monster. They're mine.
Here he is.
My ghouls, my pets, my babies! You cannot take them! You shall not!
I kind of wonder if all orcs look like they're male, but there is a gender there. Get up arching and press a button. Instead of fighting with the ghouls, let's just... Oh, he's a combat master. And he's invulnerable to ranged.
My babies are better off dead than in your thrall. We will avenge this version of our family.
Why am I escaping?
He's out here! If you're still alive!
Some of them didn't make it around the corner, apparently.
to see you're in one piece. You run that way.
Alright. Getting that direction is a little bit difficult. A little bit of a difficult task. Because you can't climb this. And you can't do that. And you can't climb this. And you can't climb that. Why they want to highlight the fact that this area is poorly designed, I have no idea. But they certainly did. I was a little afraid that we were going to end this recording and early. Now I'm a little afraid I might go late. Either one is still an option. Hard. Alright.
Deathwalker! No, not you! Isn't stealing away my lovelies enough for you? Oh, I'll tear you apart for what you've done!
Here, I want to run this way and shoot this first. Come over here, knock him down. Vulnerable to stealth? Okay, fine. Fight for me. More guys on my side. Caragors did not quite work as much as I would like. Hitting the wrong buttons here. More Caragors coming. Keep on going. It doesn't seem like he can be knocked down. This guy's actually a rather difficult one to get on our side. Here comes the crowd. So I could try to get the achievement right now, where if I could get a Caragor and a Groud all down. I'm about to die, though. Here comes the bodyguard, and on my side, I'm just gonna leave the fight to them now. He's gone. Let's just see where the fight goes now. We have. And we'll see if the game does anything else I didn't know the ghouls wore clothes.
This threat is
Is that
over,
what Golem is?
All these foul Beastmaster war chiefs have met their end.
We accomplished great things together, Captain.
We certainly have our moments, Dwarf. You even managed to do all right around those ghouls.
You know, Captain, I think I may have been too harsh on the little fiends. Those scampering monsters might not be so terrible after all. Can have their uses, at least.
Will you look at that? You can grow a little. Even if it's only emotionally.
Ooh, not your best, Talion. Well, I should be on my way. Blue Mountains are waiting.
Safe journeys, my friend.
So, this certainly conflicts with, makes it more difficult to write Shadow of Mordor 2, since we now know, at least as far as the DLC story goes, that he doesn't die and the dwarf doesn't die. Congratulations, you've defeated all the Beastmaster war chiefs and cut short their conscripts. Prove that you're a true hunter by continuing to hunt captains, collect their lost pages for Torvin's journal, and complete the Legends of the Hunter. Complete the test of the wild to earn runes and put your skills to the test. Okay, Test of the Wild was another DLC, I believe. Is it around here somewhere? Look at all the runes I just left on the ground. There's like 6, 7 of them. That's a feast. That's a feast of flesh. Trial by ordeal. Torvin's journal. Beastmaster still requires that. I see nothing on the map that says Test of the Wild. I assume at some point, what if we just moved this time frame forward? Let's do that before we finish up. How do I get here? I go to the map, advance time, and just let's see what happens. Yes, first try. We have one branded war chief already here. Let's come out here and then advance time again and see if we could see what happens there. I'm just rolling the dice here. I want to see how many of my branded guys would end up being war chiefs. 2 of them. So 1 more. And they are becoming war chiefs a lot faster than what I've seen in previous occurrences. So 2 out of the 3 are already branded. Never saw any guy with 5 bodyguards though. Just never saw it, or 5 captains. Maybe I'm misreading that achievement. So overall, while it is incredibly dumb that this isn't just added to the main game, it is a worthwhile addition, but I can't fully condone it because it should have been in the main game. All this DLC, there's so much DLC in this game that if you hadn't gotten it, if you don't get the Game of the Year edition upgrade, which is what I guess I got on Steam, I don't know if you could have not gotten it, your experience feels like it would have been a lot less. Still very much in the case where I have no real interest in getting these collectibles. They would get me achievements. DLC on Steam actually hurts you as far as achievements because you have to then accomplish all the achievements that come with the DLC too. Whereas I think if you just bought the base game, did all of that, you would get put in that very short list of games you've gotten 100% of achievements in. But if you go buy the DLC, well, now you haven't done 100%, so that kind of sucks. But that achievements are dumb anyways, and my obsession with them is a personal flaw, obviously. There were a few new ideas here and some different missions, but overall, after playing so many hours of the main game, I don't feel like there's gonna be a great time to immediately jump right in. So if I continue a story mode here, this is the one thing I'd like to ask is, do I have the runes I picked up in this main game? I bet I don't. I bet it's not going to, when we load into the main game, say, well, here's all these new runes you got from playing that other thing. So then your fun there is going to be limited a little bit. So like runes here, when we start to see them, I have like 25, but I don't think any of these came from killing a Beastmaster uh, captain. It would make no sense. So that lack of integration is annoying. We're in the other area, but the fact that the Beastmaster DLC doesn't take place in this area at all is kind of annoying too, but I bet the Bright Lord DLC ends up taking completely the time here. See, we notice here we have in the main game still the outcast missions that we could have been doing while we were doing the DLC. We have the survival challenges on the top left and the hunting challenges on the top left. I definitely killed a grog during that Beastmaster challenge DLC, so that certainly should have counted towards my goal here. That level of integration instead of it being its own separate thing is the worst part of it. Anywho, that's going to be it for this recording and the short series of the DLC. Next time we're going to start the Bright Lord DLC, and then Trials of War here is mostly an open-ended challenge, so I don't think I'll play that. I seriously doubt we'll ever bother to change the skins. It just seems ridiculous. It's a cool idea, but as so often is the case, changing skins in the game is really just an afterthought, and it causes visual glitches. Not that this game was visual glitch free anyways, it's just not really worth it. Particularly when you're trying to have a story here. Skin changing makes a lot more sense when you're making a new custom character from scratch and the player is putting all the story into it. Here, Talon is Talon is Talon. If the story went through and we were playing as the Lord of Shadow the whole time, it would be and feel like a completely different story, just if the appearance was different. Anywho, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want a friend to follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good